All right, everybody, here we are. It is Tuesday morning, day 8, and we're heading out. As you can see, it's kind of foggy. Last night, sometime during the night, actually started to snow, some flurries. I was asleep, I didn't realize it, and then it eventually turned to just a little light rain. So that's why it looks the way it looks. It's not raining now, it's just foggy. Temperature's not bad, probably mid-30s, I don't know, something like that. No wind, so it doesn't feel bad. Kind of get used to it. But the first few miles of the trail today don't look too bad. So hopefully we'll have a good hike. The goal today, we're at 80.8. Goal today is about 12 and a half miles, I think it is. 93.3 Carter Gap. That's what I'm looking for. Spent the night last night with Santa. I think he was just using the privy. He'll be heading out soon too. So we'll probably hook back up tonight at Carter Gap. And then that'll put me about 16 miles from Franklin, which is where I'd like to stay. The problem is, it's supposed to start getting rain tonight at some point, and probably rain all day tomorrow. I mean, so I don't foresee myself busting a 16 in the rain to get to Franklin tomorrow night. So it's probably going to be something like 12. And then maybe Thursday, maybe just Nero into Franklin, depends. I really don't want to just do a 4-mile day Nero, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Depending how wet and cold I am, I might want to do that to give me a good part of Thursday to dry out, get everything dried out, resupply, because I would try to make that my last town stop or any kind of resupply until Fontana Dam, which would be 50 some odd miles after that. And that's where my wife's gonna meet me, so that's why it'd be good to kind of I want to hit Franklin, make sure I'm all set for that last stretch to Fontana Dam. Because like I said, it's about 55 miles roughly from Franklin to Fontana Dam. And then I'll take up my plan, unless we get some real bad weather and I have to come off the trail before then. My plan is to take a 0 day at Fontana Dam, so I could spend 2 nights with my wife, a 0 day with her before we tackle the Smokies. There'll be some gear changes I gotta do. I've got some Frog Tog rain pants, and they're already starting to, I just wore them that one day with the sleet. They're just starting to wear out a little bit, and we'll see how they survive tomorrow. I don't really feel comfortable going with those in the Smokies. I'm going to need some real rain pants, I think. So that's something my wife can bring me. So we'll see. But there'll be some changes like that. And we'll go from there. So, whoops, almost slipped there. But slept good last night. So, just hit it again today. All right, everybody, here we are. It's about 11 o'clock. That's what I'm looking at. We're heading downhill for about a mile. And this is what we got. That's ice. So, you notice, got the crampons on. Micro spikes. Just stopped here for a snack. And some water. And broke out the crampons for the first time because there's some of this is really slick ice, so just gonna take my time. It's all good. Temperature's not bad. It's probably mid 40s. We'll take our time getting down, and hopefully not kill ourselves. All right, later. All right, we're almost on top of Standing Indian Mountain, or whatever it is. Basically at the top is just a little bit more, but you can see it's just foggy. It's cool, obviously, because you're on top of a mountain. You got some wind coming through there and again. Just rain falling off the trees, that's all that is. You can see the trail. Most of it's water. A little bit of ice here and there. Not bad. That's my view. Awesome. Awesome view. But doing good. Doing real good. And like I said, should be able to hit our 12.5 miles today, no problem. So that's it for now. All right, here we are. Coming down Standing Indian Mountain. It's probably a couple miles or so of decline coming out. It's not too bad, not too steep. It wasn't steep going up either. When you look at it on the map and stuff, it looks, you just see this big mountain, but it was a gradual grade up, so it really wasn't that bad going up. And going down won't be too bad either. I just have to kind of try to film and watch my feet at the same time, so I don't trip over these rocks and fall flat on my face. Looks like here there maybe a stealth campsite. I don't know. Maybe not. But you can see we got some rocks, so I just have to be careful. Nothing too bad. But feeling really good today. Nutrition wise, feel good. Hydration wise, I've been drinking lots of water today. Feel good. Like I said, my plan is to go to Carter. I think it's Carter Gap Shelter tonight. I think I might actually sleep in the shelter rather than my tent. It's supposed to start raining sometime tonight, and be raining, I guess, all day tomorrow. So just to avoid having to mess with breaking down the tent and stuff in the rain, I don't mind sleeping in it in the rain, but it's just a pain in the neck when you have to break it down in the rain. So I'll probably sleep in the shelter. And who knows, maybe weather will change. Maybe it'll get better. I just hope it don't get too cold and turn to slush or sleet or something like that. And hopefully tomorrow, I don't mind, light rain. Hopefully it won't be like downpour type stuff. But it is what it is. If all goes well, I'll then hike to, I forget the name of it, but another shelter at about the 104, 105 mark tomorrow. And then that'll set me up for like a 4 or 5 mile Nero into Franklin on Thursday. And I thought about trying to get into Franklin tomorrow. And I don't know. I do need to resupply before I get to Fontana Dam, which will be the next time I really stop, I think. So need to do that. I'll need to do laundry. I'm sure everything will be wet, that kind of stuff. So my plan is to kind of, Thursday morning, get up, be on the trail by 9:30, kind of sleep in a little bit, take it easy. And then, hike into, try not to bust my neck, hike into, or down to Franklin, get a shuttle to come pick me up at the gap there, and get into Franklin late morning, 11, 12 o'clock, just in time, maybe to hit, some kind of place for lunch, and then get me a hotel room. I'm gonna have my wife is gonna get her to start working on that tonight and tomorrow, and and be able to, after lunch, check into the hotel, do my laundry, clean everything up, and hopefully upload some videos, do stuff like that, and just relax. Take the rest of the day off, recoup a little bit, and then on Friday head out and try to hit Fontana Dam in about 4 days, which that'll be about 55 miles roughly. So that'll set me up for getting in there maybe on Monday. And the wife is supposed to come meet me at Fontana Dam, and then I'll, if everything went good, meet her on Monday, stay Monday night, 0 on Tuesday, stay Tuesday night, and then Wednesday, Valentine's Day, she'll depart, and I will start my full-fledged assault on the Smokies and see how that goes. So that's kind of the plan going forward for the next week or so, but we'll see. Weather this time of year can really screw things up, so who knows. Got to be flexible, as I always said in the Scouts, ARF, ARF, absolute rigid flexibility. So that's the practice we're going to live by here on the trail. Again, I noticed I got a message from my wife this morning before I hit the trail. We're up to 1,000 subscribers. That's just awesome. I appreciate it. I got to get her and my son on to looking at trying to monetize the channel. As I mentioned before, any money made off the channel is going to be donated to the Dorchester Children's Center, which is a child advocacy center there in my hometown there in South Carolina. I know the director and the workers there, really good people. Shout out to them. I know they're watching. So we want to be able to kind of give back and help them. So by watching these videos, even if you don't like the videos, don't like me, whatever, don't like listening to me, just mute the sound, just let them play while you're doing other stuff, and you'll be helping a bunch of kids that really need it. So that's my plug for the day. Other than that, get ready to hit a little foggy area, so let me put this down and start hiking before I fall. I'm out. Here we are. It is 4:40 p.m. We're at Carter Gap Shelter. There it is right there. This is where I'm going to spend the night. I'm going to spend the night in the shelter since we're going to get rain tonight and probably most of the day tomorrow. You can see you got a nice covered area here. The table, little benches. It's nice. And then in there, if you can see that, that's where you sleep. That's where you can hang your pack so the mice won't get it. But that's it, pretty much. So this is where we'll be. It'll just be me and probably Santa. I know he was coming this way. It's probably just me and Santa again tonight. See the fire, people leave some trash around. I don't know how hard it is to pick up your trash, but a bunch of trash there. But anyway, this is where we'll be. I said I just got to get set up and change into some dry, warm clothes and then make some dinner. All right, if I don't talk to you, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, I don't know how much video we'll get done tomorrow if it's raining a lot, but we'll see what we can do. All right, out.